If you're a fan of Ware in Wilmington, I'm sure you'll recognize this location. We're back at the Delaware Art Museum, actually standing in the Copeland Sculpture Garden. Here's where you'll find an amazing collection of outdoor sculpture. But did you know that Wilmington also has an abundance of public sculpture throughout its neighborhoods, public spaces, and parks? It's true, and today we're going to take a look at some of those sites. Let's go. Public art is typically site-specific, meaning that the organization that commissions the artwork chooses a piece that harmonizes with its surroundings and also complements the organization's mission. Such an example can be found on the King Street side of the Newcastle County Courthouse. Here you'll find Beacon by artist Brower Hatcher. This towering 51-foot-tall sculpture was installed in 2006 and is comprised of concentric shells and multicolored geometric structures of stainless steel encasing a tower of steel and glass. The illuminated sculpture symbolizes the light of justice and represents the evolution of our legal code. A fitting theme for a courthouse plaza, no? On the concentric bands, you'll find quotations from three important landmarks in human judicial history: the Exodus, the Code of Hammurabi, and the legal writings of Confucius. Beacon represents both the solidity of our judicial system and its openness to the needs of future generations. The artist Brower Hatcher also designed the surrounding seating and paving plan in the Courtyard Plaza. Just because a piece of public artwork begins its life as a site-specific installation doesn't mean that it will stay at that location forever. Sometimes, pieces are decommissioned and/or moved to a new location. Such is the case with this sculpture at Cab Calloway School of the Performing Arts at Lancaster Avenue and DuPont Road. Entitled Sentinel III, this piece was originally installed at the former location of the Delaware Center for the Contemporary Arts at 16th and French Streets. When the organization moved and the building was demolished, Sentinel III found a new home here at Cab Calloway. The sculpture was created in 1985 by Jim Paulson and consists of three 15-foot-tall timbers forming a tripod. The tripod shape suggests strength and stability, yet at the same time, the soft, bright colors applied to the sculpture are in sharp contrast to the piece's harsh, industrial shape, creating an unusual duality between seriousness and frivolity. Whoa, 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 we're getting a little too deep here. Let's change gears for a moment. We need to remember that outdoor art doesn't mean necessarily sculpture. We also have some beautiful murals in Wilmington. Let's take a look. One of our city's most well-known murals is the Wailing Wall, painted on 117 North Market Street by world-renowned marine artist Weiland in 1993. Depicting a variety of marine mammals, the giant mural is one of 100 painted by Weiland around the world as part of his advocacy for conserving the world's marine resources. While the Wailing Wall mural was painted by a nationally known artist, some of our best murals were painted by local and regional artists. One such mural can be found on the side of Fire Station No. 1, located at 2nd and West Streets. This mural is titled 4th of July in Wilmington and was designed by celebrated regional artist Max Mason and painted with the help of over 300 community volunteers. 4th of July in Wilmington was designed as a double tribute to Wilmington's firefighting community, Delaware's only full-time fire department, and the New York City firefighters who lost their lives on 9/11. The painting shows a parade of firefighters through time, including historic firefighting apparatus, as well as Wilmington's historic fire stations. Firefighters carry the number 343 on their badges, the number of New York City firefighters lost at the World Trade Center. Other murals by Wilmington Mural Arts Collaborative include People Who Made a Difference on Wilmington's east side at 10th and Pine Streets. This colorful mural is a tribute to 25 individuals who had a significant impact on the East Side community, including the legendary jazz trumpeter Clifford Brown, William H. Dutch Burton, a three-term Wilmington City Councilman who was instrumental in triggering a landmark civil rights case against discrimination, and Hattie Phelan, the first African-American woman elected to Wilmington City Council. On Wilmington's west side, at 8th and Jefferson Street, you'll find Past, Present, and Future, another outstanding mural dedicated to the West Center City community. The mural depicts the history of the neighborhood from the tumultuous 1960s through the revitalization of the neighborhood currently underway, as well as the area's promising future. I couldn't end this episode on Wilmington's public art without visiting one of my personal favorite sculptures, entitled appropriately enough, Kinetic Sculptures by Ken Davis. Kinetic art is art that contains moving parts or depends on motion for its effect. This sculpture, installed in 1983 in Hercules Plaza on the edge of Midtown Brandywine, features a group of marble spheres revolving on top of marble bases amid sprays of water. The largest of the spheres is over 4.5 feet in diameter and weighs 3 tons. For each sphere, an imperceptible misalignment between the base and the sphere itself results in water flowing more out of one side of the base than the other. The resulting difference in pressure causes each sphere to rotate in place upon a 5/1000th of an inch thick film of water. Truly an amazing feat of engineering. The next time you're wandering the streets of Wilmington, keep an eye out for our great public art. You never know when you might come across a great masterpiece. This is Where in Wilmington for Wilmington in the Middle of It All, and I'm Rich Neumann.